the special sauce that you call the it's full of sauce. Exactly.
Yeah, 18 going on 15 and driving like he's 35.
Yeah, I would really pay
That
the
was,
goat juice.
That was Ty Gibbs' radio. We understand there was a problem for
you so you can get on the gas more, but we can't fix that shake in the car.
Now, I will say this. I feel at times like Haley is the boy that cried wolf, right? I mean, he talks about the car's not where it needs to be, and then he goes out and passes 4 or 5 guys on the next restart. So
turn 3. Oh, yeah, you got to see, too, huh?
The spotter can't do it all, right?
And they're going to learn. we see what happens.
You know, Joe Gibbs Racing has an amazing record at Phoenix Raceway. I mean,
they went from the 2 of Myatt Snyder, and Ty Gibbs had a front row seat for all this action. And we mentioned the struggles for A.J. Allmendinger. He's back to 14th. Riley Herbst, who's had 3 DNFs in 4 races this year, coming from 29th and trying to pick up another.
16 and 98 of Riley Herbst is pretty fun to watch at this moment. There's been one finger salutes out the window and some bumping and banging to go along with it. And we're only 4 laps to go into the first stage.
Hey, where I came from, that's not cool. I don't know here, but where I came from, that's not cool. But yeah, hopefully they can make that 16 car a little bit better for the second run.
There is a window separating us. I want no one-finger salutes in the television booth. All right, guys?
I've seen Daniel fight here on pit road before. I don't want to get in the middle of that.
Yeah, I'm not going to get in the middle of that either.
There were no finger salute there.
No. That was in a fist form.
We skipped that.
When you come west, you've got to take in all the sights. This is your teammate, Joey Austin Cindric.
This Regan looks like Ty's dad at the Little League game.
I swear, Ty stole Shaquille O'Neal's ball glove, didn't he? I mean, does that not look oversized? And I think Regan actually needs a chiropractor appointment.
Oh, yeah, definitely he does. Unfortunately for me, when I was working with him, my English wasn't that great. So, but yeah, here's how he got those issues with the mirror.
Yeah.
Now, he was doing some TV for the ARCA race last night. Maybe that mirror's just to make sure the makeup looks okay,
I try to make my mirror go away. I don't want to see it. It scares me to look in it.
Hey, as we ride under caution, we remind you of this. Tomorrow, don't miss your chance to win $10,000.
Go. How are
you? Hey, amigo, I'm watching. Pit-road is super tricky because you have a straight line and then you have the corner, so you have to speed up in the corner. It's one of the most difficult ones that we have in the schedule.
And you got to find your pit stall and all that, too.
On top of that,
it's hard.
Hemrick. It's March 13th, so let's remind you what happened on this date. Uncle Sam debuts in New York Lantern. How about this? 2 planets discovered same day, many years apart. And Kevin Harvick won at Phoenix March 13th, 2016. It feels like he's won here every day of the year. And March 13th, happy birthday, Loretta Miller. Loretta's daughter, Pam, producing our race today. And Loretta, happy birthday to you. Pam is doing an outstanding job, all right? What do you guys think? You're not going to jump in on the
Very
birthday
good. I was still just amazed at the 2 planets being discovered in the same day. That was just incredible to me. I didn't know what to say after that.
Yeah, all right. That's a lot of talent.
I mean, I'm throwing out all kinds of information.
Really good.
They're just softballs. You guys can jump in anytime. We're getting ready for a critical restart here as we head toward the end of stage 2. Your thoughts about what we're seeing on track? I know you're comfortable talking about that.
Absolutely. So we've seen the track already change quite a bit, Daniel, from the beginning of the
harder, and we see how things play out.
When Daniel came up here, I said, we just make it up as we go. I don't think he believed me. It's true, Daniel, and now you know. Let's get
What the heck just happened down in turn 1? There was cars everywhere, 3, 4 wide all the way through there, and you just hope you're in the right lane when that maybe came loose or got punctured somehow. It's hard saying without looking underneath the car, but look at the stream of oil. And we can clear our camera off to where we can see again. right now, Austin can't really see very well. As we clean that back off and he can see again, he can't clean his windshield. So he's going to have some vision issues, especially as you see that sun.
Xfinity Series and the fans, they're ready for it. And Alan's saying if you've never seen blink of an eye, it comes on following the Xfinity race. Alan, we'll send the check, buddy. We appreciate you promoting what's coming up later tonight on FS1.
Don't seem to be scared to go up there. They're there immediately. I lose the momentum.
A couple of young, aggressive racers here. The 98 of Herbst, the 2 of Myatt Snider. What do you see here, Daniel?
Oh.
Well, what happened there is that the 2 car had to check up a little bit because the guy in front of him kind of like, just stole it.
The celebration out west continues. Myatt Snider at the 4 corners. And Jamie Little hanging out with A.J. Allmendinger in Winslow, Arizona. There you go.
Get him waving at us. He said, I got air in my tires now. My car's much better.
Oh, yeah. I bet he's not as loose now.
That picture was not taken at the end of stage 1, by the way.
No. Absolutely not.
It must be a Gibbs thing, calling the traction compound the juice. That's the second time we've heard it from those guys today.
I believe that's Eddie DeHaan, and he is very calm for everything that's going on out there right now. It's amazing how these spotters can stay so calm when I know inside the car I'm far from calm.
Oh, definitely. I'm the same way. Every time that I hear my spotter, he's always with a lot of adrenaline, and I feel like he pulled me nervous a little bit sometimes.
Hey, look at Cindric. Ty Gibbs back to the top 10. Maybe.
It's the old crossover. A little bit by taking air off and to try to position yourself on the inside or the outside of him to try to make the pass. And see, that's a bad place to be right there, where the 68 was packing air on Hemrick into the corner, and we've already seen where Hemrick is loose into turn 1. That's a very vulnerable spot to be.
Exactly. And drivers are not good friends sometimes, because if I know that you are loose, I'm going to make you looser, right, to try to get to take.
Barry, who rides in 3rd. We're going to do the visor cam. I know you like this, Daniel. I want you to take a lap with Justin Haley, but do it in Spanish. Give us a couple of laps here.
For all my Spanish-speaking amigos, here we go. Here we are getting. Oh, sorry. This is my English. I'm so natural now. So, aquí, tenemos bandera amarilla. Caution is out, amigos.
I don't know that I'm the right guy to say great job, but great job.
I heard traction. At one point, I think you said traction.
Yeah. Traction,
all right.
Traction and top 10. I bet you got that. Right?
I got that. Yep. Those are some good words.
Caution is out for the 6th time today. Justin Allgaier leading.
All right, here's the situation we're in. We're within our fuel window. You got one set of stickers laying with 76 laps left on the board. That's your deal. I mean, it's been a pretty caution-filled race, so.
I like how the driver says that. Yeah, whatever you say, that way it's not on me.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's Murphy's Law. And Haley.
20's in the two wide only.
Ooh. That was close.
That was close. And here's the tough part where a bad day gets worse for Harrison. They don't have any tires left. They're going to have to put some used tires on it.
I was just thinking about that.
Spanish, and so I typically read that information. Today, sometimes I just have to look the other way.
That's amazing. I really appreciate all the people supporting, watching, and Spanish, English, doesn't matter. We're having a lot of fun here.
Daniel's amigos, right?
Daniel's amigos, there they are.
Harrison Burton.
Ooh, not clear.
Still there, still there.
Clear with contact, right?
Clear now.
Well, another car that is going to have to put another set of scuff tires. Amigos, estamos de regreso y seguimos en bandera amarilla, esperando que todo se limpie para poder pronto regresar a bandera verde.
Okay,
This is not Fox Deportes.
I thought you did a great job calling a couple laps in Spanish too. Joey and I did not have the same reaction that you got in that tweet. Okay, let's just clarify.
Sure?
No, I don't know why those never get sent to me. I usually get like the finger emoji or something like that sent to me. So must be nice, Daniel. Must be nice.
Yeah, it was a good experience. I would say.
You're having fun, though. You feel comfortable, right?
I love this. It's a lot of fun, you know, having fun with you, Adam, with Joy, good amigos, good racing.
There you see the sun. That's all you see is the sun, not much cars. It's very challenging to be able to see this time of day.
Probably that's why the 19 just sent it into the tree. He couldn't see.
He had an excuse.
Exactly. Oh, but he's fast, man. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Caution number 9 in that 26.
Well, I said he's pissed. He wrecked himself and flipped me off. I guess he's just upset he didn't get the outside at 2. I mean, I didn't play here. I mean, didn't realize we were supposed to give room coming to the end here.
Joey, you've got 2 things in common with Ferrucci. Number 1, both from Connecticut. Number 2, every once in a while, you get this.
I really like the way you teed that up. Is it a Connecticut thing or what's going on here? I don't know.
I don't know. That's what happens on the roadways in the Northeast, I guess.
I don't know. My amigo over here is getting these tweets, and my fellow nutmegger is getting flipped off.
Man, like I say, where I came from, that's not something nice.
And, hey,
you can
I don't think it's supposed to be.
the Josh Berry fan club is not going to agree with this.
And try to control it to get to victory lane.
So are they even? Or are they going to one-up each other?
I would say if I was a 19, let me go on top.
Well, we'll see.
We're in the 4th quarter.
You know, he just misjudged it by a few inches.
Let's see. Here you see it. Just the 16. Nothing intentional there. I think Allmendinger is just trying to keep his.
Hey, celebrate good times for our motorsports. The 02 of Brett Moffitt. Remember, we had a caution not long ago, and he had actually, I think what had happened, I was going to say he was scored up front inside the top 5. I'm like, how did that happen? He had made a pit stop, I believe, pulled up in front of the field, timing and scoring, collected him there. I'm sorry, Brett. I'm sorry. The numbers were misleading.
I wonder if he has a tire down or something.
He hit it pretty hard. That's a pretty good hit.
Inside of 20 to go.
You just seem to find a little bit more.
I hope we can go to Mexico soon then.
Well, here's what's.
Or a little bit past the moment it happened, but he spun out pretty quick. And then his tires looked like they were up. So I'd say he probably got tagged in the left rear. But I tell you what, there might not be no strategy on pit road, but there's going to be chaos on this restart. I want to talk about the choose rule right now because they all been taking the top side. And last I've checked, 8 tires are better than 4. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a little different on the choose situation here, maybe more of a defensive play on how to secure the lead. Because I thought last restart was going to be take, but the next one is going to be more. They're not choosing yet.
And I bet that Gibbs or A.J. Allmendinger, they're the ones that maybe are in position, or do we get another fresh face and make it 5 for 5?
Well, you have 2 guys there on Allgaier and Hemrick. Both of them, they're hungry to win. And if I was in either one of those 2 seats, I would take a chance. Why not, like Joey say, use 8 tires? or also, you know, try to get a good launch on the restart zone.
A good lunch? Did you say a good lunch?
Lounge. How you say that?
Launch.
Yeah,
in American, that's launch.
A good arrancada, you know.
I don't know that one.
Well, live good, strong on the wrist.
I mean, it's get ugly. I mean, he's saying that he was going to need to move him around to get the spot.
When we go green.
And I'm with you, Daniel. I really think, you know, if Hemrick gets a good launch here, I mean, it shortcuts that front dog leg. Wow. I need to see a restart.
Great job.
A replay of that restart. Unbelievable. Everybody was in the wall at the same time. Yeah.
And without a left side mirror, man.
He didn't want to see what was going on behind him. Trust me. Very cool. New sponsor on that car, too.